How's it going, everybody? I'm here today playing Kingdom Rush Frontiers. It was recently released 2 days ago as of this recording on July 25th, 2016. It is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Kingdom Rush tower defense game that apparently started out as a mobile game but then was later ported over to PC to widespread praise, actually, which is rare in this day and age to see a mobile port moved over to PC and yet still receive good reviews. So apparently, they've cashed in on the original, and now they're back with a second one, which doesn't look all that different from the on the outset, but I am optimistic that they will at least give us a worthy sequel. They might not have to innovate too much, but this should be worthwhile, right? So anyway, there are not very many options. Just the music and the sound effects. And as we can see from the background image here, it looks like the game will be taking place in a bit of a desert. So I'm going to start a new game here. And indeed, it is somewhat desert-like. Now, in the first game, you were not presented with the difficulty level at the beginning. You could change the difficulty level, but that was only provided in a later patch, and it was never prompted. Since I've played the other game before, I think we'll just go with normal. Now, Kingdom Rush, in my opinion, is known for being a bit fickle. If you don't play it on easy, you have to play the game well. You can't make many mistakes. So here we have the main map. In the hero room, this is where we will likely unlock and gain access to new heroes. The upgrades, pretty much the same as before. Nothing really changed there. The hero room is a bit different. They might actually have some new heroes here. I believe the other one had 12 heroes. This one only has 9, looks like. So that might be coming in DLC later on. The encyclopedia is much the same. And the achievements, also much the same. So overall, nothing radically different. Let's click the start here. Here's the beginning of the campaign. I'm not going to read too much into it. What we are supposed to do is basically defend the kingdom. What else would we be doing? So this, I think, is a bit new. I don't recall the other one having cutscenes at all, really. They just had a story that you could read. This one actually has like some comic book illustrations there, but here we have the instructions. And what is the objective? Protect your lands from the enemy attacks. Build defensive towers along the road to stop them. Don't let enemies pass the blue shield part. Earn gold by killing enemies. And build towers to defend the road. So here we have the same tower construction. You basically click on a plot, select building, and there's the tower. There are 4 basic tower types, so much the same as the first. We have the Mages Guild, the Barracks, the Archer, and the Artillery. And let's just build an archer there. I see they have some archers already in place. So apparently we are fighting in the desert here. And here we have the new enemy, Desert Thug. These thugs are lowly mercenaries that enjoy pillaging. Average speed and low damage. So I think they're like the bandits from the original game. Now I know there were little set pieces in the original game you could click on to get various events. Incoming next wave. So I got a trophy for killing my first enemy. I'm going to build a couple of barracks here in the attempt to help stall these guys. I don't think I should have built the archer tower there. I don't have enough gold to do another barracks. Unfortunately, I should have put it over here. And yeah, that was not a very good move on my part because my archer couldn't help in that. We can summon in reinforcements. So much like the first game, we have 2 different special powers here. I'm not sure if that increases later on, but at least for now, we only have the 2. So very similar to the original game. And I think that's, what are people looking for in a sequel, really? I'm not sure. We're gonna build, I think we're gonna build an archery tower there. I'm not sure what people are looking for in a sequel to this game. Are they just looking for more missions, or are they looking for something that's actually different from what the original game had, or that builds on what the original game had? Because so far, nothing. Well, these archers can't even get within range. Let's move my little barracks guys further up. If people wanted like more content to build onto the original game, the mechanics of it, this game might not provide that. But if they were simply looking for an expanded storyline or simply more missions to try to beat, this game might provide that. Currently, it only costs $10, so it's not a huge investment. I mean, it could be considered DLC almost, which in a way I'm a little bit surprised they didn't release it as DLC if this is basically all it is. You know, you got some new artwork here. A lot of these buildings have been redesigned, which is nice. It's amazing how fresh a simple art redesign can make the game feel. Any game really. Like, I've played Civilization 4, and I really liked the mods that increased the fidelity of the terrain. It really made the game feel a lot different. It really made it pop. Hero at your command. Heroes are elite units that can face strong enemies and support your forces. So select by clicking on the portrait of your hero or spacebar and click on the path. Okay, so heroes appear to be much the same as they did before. Right there is my hero. We have a new enemy, the Dune Raider. Seasoned cell swords. I'm not aware of what a cell swords are. I've never heard of that. From the nomad tribes. So we're gonna send my hero over here, where I probably should have built a barracks to begin with. And I actually wanted him to attack the Dune Raider, but didn't happen, which is fine, I guess. I can't upgrade my buildings past level 1 in this scenario, and I still don't have enough gold to afford another archery tower. I need 10 more. One of the biggest failings that I've personally lamented in Kingdom Rush is the lack of being able to really tweak how your buildings target enemy units. And this was present in the original Kingdom Rush, and I don't see any change here. Now, Kingdom Rush is sort of considered a staple of the tower defense genre. I've seen it referenced favorably many times. Here, armored enemies. Some enemies wear armor. Okay, so I probably should have built a mage here. Yeah, I've seen Kingdom Rush referenced favorably many times. So it's definitely considered a staple of the tower defense genre. But one of the things I don't like about it is it doesn't allow you to customize how your buildings attack enemy units. I'm not even applying reinforcements as often as I should. I'm probably going to lose this, all things considered, because I'm not paying much attention to it. And I'm continually derailing my train of thought here. But you can't tell your buildings which units to target, like target the unit with the most health, target the unit with the unit that's furthest back. See, all these things are important when it comes to making sure that your buildings are operating efficiently. And when it comes to a game like Kingdom Rush, where these balances are so delicate, it's almost imperative that you're allowed to do that. And one great tower defense game that does that. What is it called? Oh, Defender's Quest. Yes. Okay, now we have our new special power. We can rain down fire. It's the same power as we had from the original Kingdom Rush. So nothing changed there. The Defender's Quest did allow you to really customize how your units targeted how your buildings targeted enemy units, which I did like, and it also allowed you to speed up the game, which Kingdom Rush also does not allow you to do. Also, in my opinion, a con, considering the good. I'm gonna support my units over here, and this side really seems to be getting hit hard. How would you go about it? I probably should drop this. Oh, I actually dropped it on the wrong side, didn't I? You hero, get over there. Given how well received these games are, I'm just surprised that they don't have more of that customization. I do have a lot of gold now, though. Uh-oh. We're getting a boss stage already, huh? resistance is futile, your end is coming soon. And then maniacal laughing, so your archetype bad guy right there. And he apparently is... Oh, we have achieved victory after all. I was worried there that we were going to have another round, so continue with that. And then we should have unlocked the next quest, the next path. Here you can see the little footprints moving along. So right here is the next battle. We can now buy upgrades. I've gotten 3 stars, and here we can upgrade our various buildings, like my archers, my barracks, mages. Yeah, it's all the same stuff that the original game had. These abilities might actually be a bit different. I think the picture is a bit different, but other than that, it's the same stuff essentially. And that seems to be a lot of what Kingdom Rush Frontiers is, at least on the surface. If I had to classify this game as how it sits in relation to the original, I would say it's like DLC for the original Kingdom Rush, which is quite fitting actually, considering it is a $10 game, so it's not a huge investment. And if you're looking for more Kingdom Rush action, this definitely might be a go for you. So far, the user reviews for Kingdom Rush Frontiers on Steam have been very positive. So apparently fans of the series and potentially even newcomers have found the gameplay enjoyable. So that's always important, because keeping the existing player bases or the existing fans of the game happy is something that not all franchises can pull off in a sequel. Frequently, those veteran players are left disappointed. So apparently there's a lot to like here. For me, in my opinion, it depending upon the value of money to you, $10, I might wait for this one to go on sale actually, because there isn't a whole lot different here really to experience. I still haven't finished the original, so it's a bit hard for me to justify getting the new one then, right? So that's Kingdom Rush Frontiers. I know this might be a little bit short for my usual first impressions gameplay, but really based on what I have seen from the original Kingdom Rush and how little this has diverged from that, I doubt there is much else to display that is unique about this game. And I really don't want to spoil the story too much for you, because it's a short story. If we go by the original Kingdom Rush, this is probably going to be a short story. The original Kingdom Rush had a lot of side quests in it. So it's Kingdom Rush Frontiers. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.